She found herself unsurprised when he burst from the pile of snow with a furious roar, leaving a crater in the powder around himself where his heat had melted it. She found herself going back to back with him as the leopard circled around and the mammoth reformed itself from other snow close by, not sure what they should do to beat back the invincible summons. She looked to Verdal and found he was swinging furiously at Sycamore, but the frost giant was dodging his blows and slowly moving toward them, likely interested in recovering his harpoon. Jacob said, "We need to use elementalism," and raised his hand, but stopped when Sylvie turned back and grabbed onto his arm to stop him. "We can't!" she shouted, but before she could argue further, he was spraying dark red flames at the mammoth, causing it to start melting. The leopard leaped toward them, but Jacob turned back and blasted it with furious combustion, knocking it back and starting to melt it too. Jacob stopped spraying the flames, but seemed even more furious when the snow beside the creatures shifted and formed the beasts anew. Sylvie said, "This isn't going to work. We have to think of a better way." "Like what?" Jacob barked. "I don't know, but we have to think of something fast," she cried, the snow beasts now fully reformed and ready to attack once again. Chapter 12. Igniting Emotion. Sylvie grabbed Jacob tightly by the arm as she yanked him out of the way of a cone of frost breath that spewed from the leopard's mouth. But she was shocked when the pair of beasts turned their attention to Verdal as he continued his relentless assault against Sycamore. The frost giant recovered his harpoon and seemed quite at ease as he flourished it with the pair of summons beside him. Jacob shouted, "Hey!" beside her to try and get Sycamore's or the summons' attention, but neither turned toward them. "They're ignoring us. Big mistake," he added, planting his blade into the ground and putting his hands together. When he pulled them apart, a ball of deep red fire formed between his hands and was growing larger by the second. Sylvie punched him as hard as she could in the back of the head, and he slapped down, face first into the snow. Luckily, it had the intended effect, and Jacob's orb of flames dispersed as he fell. "Stop being an idiot and use your damn head. We can't let ourselves be overcome by the flames of emotion right now," Sylvie said as she pulled him up from the snow.